All right, so I just wanted to do a quick video on what to do when your area director asks you, hey, can you hop into our committee journal and start to help us fundraise a little bit and for our area? So when you sign into DonorElf, which is just for younglife.donorelf.com. You'll pop up to this area. Your area will be on here. That's the one that you will see. Lots of information on here. You can talk to your area director a little bit more if you want to see some of what this information can do. But we're talking specifically today just around a journal, and a journal really is built for helping one person or a group of people in an area help them raise money together and actually see what's happening and going on. Why this is better than an Excel doc or something like that, a Google Sheet, is because money given, when money is given, is actually tied to the work that you're doing. So you'll be able to see in real time if those donors are giving and what's happening there. So what you'll do on this home page here is you'll go up to this reports button here and you'll go to journals. You will find the journal that your area director had asked you to go to here. Mine is just called Main Street Young Life Committee Journal. You may see some other ones on there, but the one that your area director will kind of guide you to will be the one that you'll click on. And it will open up and it will look like this. You'll see the journal goal up on top, any decisions that have already been made, so any commitments or pledges that anybody has given. And then you may or may not see, depending on when you jump in, some contacts already kind of built in here that maybe some other folks have added. Your area director or maybe some other committee folks have. For you, as this is your first time coming into this, you'll want to add some contacts. You may be thinking through 5 or 10 or any number of people who may be a part of this. If they're already current givers to Young Life in your area, you would go to this add contacts and you're going to click from existing contacts. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring you to just a list of donors in your area. You can search for them here, and then all you would do is click on that donor and you can add that one contact. The other way to add a contact in here, and you'll just sort of see the Abernathy's now are there. The other way to add contacts, if there aren't current donors, is you click Add Contacts, Create Contact, and then this contacts page will show up. And all you need to do here is just add the first and the last name. You don't need to worry about all of this other information. You just need to put in the first and the last name. When the person gives, DonorElf will sort of recognize that a little bit, and we'll be able to kind of merge those things together. So all you got to do, just first and last name. Maybe if they have a spouse or something you want to put in there, that's fine too. You can save and add another right here, so you can just pop in another one. But when you hit save finally, you'll see that that person pops up right here. And then to denote that it is your donor, your area director will have made some segments over here. Your name should be on there. And all you do is click on that name, and you're going to go to this journal segments edit button right here, and you're going to pick your name, and you're going to hit save. And then that just sort of denotes that Tommy Smith and anybody else that you add in here is yours. And then if all you want to see are your folks, you just go to segments here and you can kind of filter. And if we're looking at just Bella's folks, right, we click Bella and then we'll only see who is there for Bella. And then what we're doing is we're using this framework of connect, ask, commit, confirm to build in tasks as we move forward to connect. So if Tommy Smith, if the first thing we need to do is make a phone call, right? We just click in this blank area, this add task button pops up, and we're just going to add a task. We might say the action is to set up an appointment, right? Maybe you even want to say we're going to do a call or something like that. You don't need to. Maybe you want to make a note that's, like Tommy works during the day. If that's helpful for you, you can do that. Then you'd write a due date. Either you or you and your area director maybe have made some specific dates around when you want to have that done by. But let's say we want to call Tommy by next Thursday. and it will auto sort of populate you as the person who the task is kind of devoted to. And so you just hit save there, and it creates this little task card for you to be able to kind of look through and see. So when you call Tommy, if it's just an attempt and maybe it was a voicemail, you would click attempt. It'll prompt you to add another task then, and maybe that task will be a follow-up. Maybe it's just a follow-up text that you want to say, and you want to do that by next Friday, and then you hit save. So you would just kind of keep doing this as you're connecting with them, right? Maybe there's some other things that you want to do, just again to help you understand, for others to kind of watch to see where you're at. But when you hit complete, it prompts you over here to add a task in the ask category. So this is maybe when you're going to sit down with them or you're going to have the phone call. And so again, we just would add an action ask. Oftentimes I'll put in maybe the amount of money that I might be asking them for. This is just for you, just a little note for you. And maybe that meeting is going to happen on January 20th. We hit save. Again, just adds another little task card for us there. When that's done, we can hit complete. Right? Maybe there's another task for a follow-up, because hopefully you said, hey, can I give you a call in a week to see what is going to happen there? Sorry, I just clicked outside of that. And we add the due date maybe of the 23rd, right? We hit save, just adds another task here, and we complete it. And then maybe they say, hey, yep, we actually did. We decided to give. If they did, we'll click this yes. If it's no, we click no, and we just have the decision date there, and then we can click finished over here. If it's yes, they'll say, well, how much was it? Maybe it was for that $2,500. The start date here, they said that they're going to start giving on February 1st. We hit save. And then what's going to happen is once we refresh this page here, and we get, as time goes on, you'll see that $2,500 popped up here, so we can see these decisions being made as we go. And then when Tommy Smith decides to give that $2,500, this will turn blue, and it'll tell us when he gave. And then we can maybe add a task. Maybe it's a thank you task or something like that. So we send them, a thank you note. We want to do that by, a certain date. And then we can complete that. And then when we're all done with that, we just click finished. And then the next time we pop into this, Tommy will kind of be at the bottom. But you can see you can do this for multiple people all at once for this. Ask your area director if you've got any other questions, but hopefully that was a helpful video for you.